Hey, Comic Frontline fans, Dan here, and it is Wednesday. I am back from the Collector Kingdom store signing. I had a great time. I'm putting a video up about that, but also Wednesday means comic book haul, because before setting up for the comic signing, picked up the comics for today. So let's get into that. First up, got Witchblade. What issue is this? Doesn't even have a number on it. Oh, 176. Witchblade 176. I haven't been a regular on this title. I was buying it for a while. I think my store was picking it up, and now my store isn't getting it. So I wanted to check back in with Witchblade, so I special ordered it out of the previews catalog. Chastity #1. I just wanted to check this out. I used to buy some of the Chaos comics. I used to see them way back in the day. Stephen Hughes, the original, or the late Stephen Hughes, the original Evil Ernie creator. I would talk to him at the comic shows, and he was a great artist, good guy to talk to. So I would talk to him sometimes. So I had a number of their comics in the past. They started Chastity back up. Just wanted to check it out, see what was up with it. Book I've been getting, God is Dead. What number is this? 16. God is Dead, 16. And they have a number of covers. This is the one that I picked. Let's see, what else we got here? Thunderbolts number 28. Okay, I was buying this for the Paco Medina art. So I don't think I pre-ordered this, but I did look through it, and the art looked good enough for me to pick it up. Teen Titans #1. Kenneth Rockford. Is Kenneth Rockford doing the art? I think he is. Yeah, Rockford. And I know this was a controversial cover for a few reasons, but it seems like they did a lot of reworking of the illustration with all these boxes and cropping, and I'm wondering if that was supposed to be to take some of the I don't know, to make the drawing more obscure and take some of the focus off of some of the controversial points that people are saying about the cover. So who knows? Maybe that was the case. Harlequin invades Comic-Con International. So I was interested in this and picked it up. I haven't been buying this book, but my pal Francesco did the wrap cover here, and I saw they had it, and it was cover price, so picked it up. Grim Fairy Tales 100. Talking about cover artist who I love, Art Adams, Original Sin #6. So I had to pick that up. Hulk #2, or Savage Hulk #2. This was the one that had the, was in the last haul, Savage Hulk, where they had the Neil Adams era X-Men guest starring in it. So I picked that up. Avengers World #9. Another good one with good art. Terry Dodson cover. So I had to pick this up. X-Men #16. Adjectiveless X-Men. Look at that Terry Dodson cover. Worth the price of admission. Nova #19. Original Sin tie-in. I think David Baldion's doing the art. Good enough. I think it started with the McGinnis, and then it went to Paco Medina, I believe, or Paco Diaz, one of those guys. Both great artists. And then it is now with Boldion, who's good enough for me to continue. Talking about Terry Dodson, now this one's bagged. You can see it was the price was increased because it must have been one of those 1 in 10 variants or whatever. Normally, that will not get my money. But again, Terry Dodson doing the cover. Thought it was a great cover, so I needed to get it. And we have Draw Magazine, okay? Number 28. Great magazine, all about art technique. So being an artist, I enjoy this. And a Monster Haul includes comics from beyond the comic store. Here's what I got from Indie Planet. Okay. From Gallant Comics. John Aman, The Amazing Man. Number 1. And number 2. Okay, now, there was a previous version of number 2 that I had actually picked up when they originally had solicited that. And that way I knew, because again, they had remastered it, and it was good enough. It has to be good enough for me to go for number 2 again, even just in the remastered version. I was able to check it out and see that it was good stuff. Somehow I didn't get issue number 1 of the original trial run that they did on it. I thought I had ordered it, but then I looked at my order and said, oh, I didn't have that in my shopping cart. So now that is corrected. I have number 1, number 2 from Gallant Comics. Looking forward to that. And from Advent Comics, we have, let's see, Homeland, number 0. And The Regulators, number 1. I'm just a fan of indie superhero teams, and Advent Comics, they've had some of the same creators that I've had in the past for Argo Comics, and I wanted to check it out. So, picked them up. All right, well, that does it for the haul. And again, you can check out the video earlier today that I made for the Argo Comics store signing at Collector's Kingdom in Huntington, New York. And also, just keep coming back to Comic Frontline for all your news and comics, reviews, and entertainment.